Fibocan's YouTube channel. I am Prabhu KB, CEO of Fibocan. As you are aware, Fibocan is into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, helping clients devise their own investment strategies through our technology products and solutions victory, meaning victory, innovative investment strategies, so far, Sonifar and Bombage. They are powerful strategies that helps client make consistent money regardless of the market movement or direction of movement. In every video, we discuss what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why, when and how it will happen. Which is why I request everyone to watch the video till the end, click the bell icon, encourage your friends and known person to subscribe. Today is October 8, 2022, Saturday. In this video, as always, we'll be discussing about the global market performance for the week of October 3 to October 7, that is Monday till Friday. Dow closed 29,297, jumped up by 2% in this week, while Nasdaq jumped up by 0.7% and closed at 10,652. S&P 3639, 1.5% up, while FTSE is up by 1.4%, 6991. See, though all these things are looking positive, I would request people to see my video on October 1st. What did we say? There are two probabilities. Probability one is that it can drift down and keep going down, or it can have a powerful short covering, particularly on Monday or Tuesday or the next 2-3 days. Precisely that is what had happened. On Monday and Tuesday, it had a very powerful rally and market jumped up by 5% in the first 2 days of the month itself. So people thought that it moved above the exponential moving average but below the middle band, and people thought that yes, market is some kind of reversal mode. But we had the caution that it is not reversal, it is a short covering rally. Why? Because the September month close, as last week we mentioned, was just above the low that it touched in the month of September. Hence, and also it was closing slightly above the Bollinger lower band in the monthly chart. In fact, Dow and all closed below the Bollinger lower band. So we are told that there is some short covering rally that can come. Now, it has been yesterday, the news had come, that is employment or unemployment news had come, which is in a normal economic scenario very good for economy. But now, as everybody says, good is bad and bad is good. Because it is good, Fed is going to continue with this hike and there is no pivot that is going to happen. Hence, market consider this as negative, and hence we saw such a downfall. Having said that, still there is some ray of hope. I repeat, there is some ray of hope if markets are in a position to hold the previous month's low. I'm not sure whether it is going to hold or not. The reason is Dow is already below the Bollinger lower band in the monthly chart, and Dow, Nasdaq and S&P are just 1.5% above the low of September. If September low is taken, you can take it for granted that the fall is going to be decisive and we will have significant downfall in the coming months and also in 2023. However, if that low is held in the next week, at least till Thursday when we are having the CPI print, till that time if it is able to hold and if some positive bounce back happens on Thursday, we can expect some sort of recovery in the market, at least short term recovery. Till the time it is going to go in a sideways movement and market will go down, drifting down under a sideways mode. That is what we are going to witness in the next few days, at least till end of this week. FTSE on the other hand, it formed a solid green candle, kind of a reversal, but these are not solid reversal. Next week it can go down. So hence now I wouldn't read much into FTSE because FTSE has furthermore downfall left in it. CBOE weeks at 31.36, it's just hovering at the same level and it is still high. That is what I would say. Hence, unless otherwise market cools off, we will see CBOE weeks at a higher levels. Dollar index at 112.683. In fact, dollar index formed solid green candle and forming a low of 109.970. In fact, we are told last week itself, we have been consistently telling dollar index is on a rising mode. Green candle with just below the Bollinger upper band. monthly it is nicely riding along the upper band. So dollar index, the low that it touched in this week, 109.970, is going to be the low for some more time, which we had even stated in our last week's video, October 1st video. Because the dollar index is riding above the Bollinger upper band for the 8th month in succession, the reverse is happening in Euro versus USD and GBP versus USD. Because Euro versus USD is 0.9741, 8th month in succession is sliding down along the lower band, whereas in GBP versus USD it is at 1.1084, 7th month in succession going down the lower band. In the weekly, though it formed last week, it formed a reversal. We had also we told that it was a first reversal. In this week it formed a reversal again and it started its drifted downfall, and the weekly bands are sliding down, which indicates that the fall is going to be significant. In the daily chart the bands are sliding down, hence like we cannot say that we are not seeing any reversal, meaningful reversal happening in Euro versus USD or GBP versus USD, hence there won't be any up move happening in the dollar index. Of course, we will see what is USD versus JPY. It is the same story. 145.31, 8th month in succession above the Bollinger upper band. In the weekly, it formed a solid green candle, just moving towards the upper band. Monthly, it is nearing near the upper band. So all these things point out that the USD is getting strength day by day against all the currencies, which means dollar index is going to stay above 109.50 for at least for 2-3 weeks, at least till the end of this month. Now USD versus INR, that is our interest. The futures rate is 82.20. 9th month it is sliding above the Bollinger upper band. In the weekly chart it formed a solid green candle and moved up with a long upper week. So 3rd week in succession it is going up and it formed a low of 81.20. We had even told last week, I would request people to see my October 1st video. 80 is going to be a history for USD INR pair, and in fact it seems like 81 is also going to be a history. That is how we are seeing. Next is USD 10-year US 10-year yield at 3.88, solid green candle, lower with a long lower leg, which means that there was a bullish pressure at the lower level at 3.56 levels, which we had stated last week's video itself. So solid green candle in this week, and again it is 3rd month in succession it is sliding above the Bollinger upper band. So it is in a strong up move. Unless otherwise we see Fed pivot happening, we won't see the 10-year yield going down below 3.4 or 3.5 levels in the coming days. Next is the interest for Indians, we Indians particularly. Brent at 97.92 and NYMEX at 92.64. In fact, if you recollect, even in the month of September we had expected a short covering rally, but definitely we were confident that in the month of October we are going to have a short covering rally. Why? Because it's purely technical. Of course, the market does not move on the basis of fundamentals, but on the perception. Perception is nothing but the mood of the market, which is the demand and supply created. Of course, the oil supply cut and other things, the OPEC meet and all those things supported this up move, and we are having a powerful short covering rally in the monthly chart in the Brent and NYMEX, which means both have formed a bullish engulfing candle till now. Of course, it's too early to say, but even in the bullish engulfing candle, it is above the exponential moving average and the middle band. Whereas in the case of weekly, it is above the exponential moving average but below the middle band. In the daily, both Brent and NYMEX is moving beautifully in the Bollinger upper band. So we are going to see 100, 102 in Brent and NYMEX at 95, 96 levels. Whether it closes there or not, we have to wait and see. So all these things combined is not a good sign for India, particularly dollar going up and dollar index going up, which means INR going down. So many people say that no, India is resilient and all those things. I'm feeling pity and sorry for them, because neither they are fundamental nor they are technical. If you look at the technical chart, 17,464 Nifty is finding it very difficult to go about. In fact, 17,354.10 2021 close itself, it is not able to close above it decisively on a closing basis. Till that time, Nifty and Bank Nifty is on a sideways to a drifting down mode. Hence, one has to be cautious. Thank you very much.